Every time my husband Ethan was about to leave the house, I would casually remind him, remember to take the trash out. But he always forgot. Later, I discovered he was always helping our female neighbor Sophie take out her trash. I stood at the door watching him enthusiastically help the female neighbor. I said nothing, picked up the sour-smelling garbage bag myself, and went downstairs. From that day on, I stopped reminding him of anything. Some people are just like garbage. It was time for me to throw him away. Ethan came home at 2 in the morning. I wasn't asleep yet. I was sitting on the living room carpet, sorting through our household expense records from the past few years. When I heard the door open, I didn't look up. A faint scent of perfume mixed with cigarette smoke and alcohol drifted over. Honey, still up. Ethan's voice carried a guilty, ingratiating tone. He was holding an elegant insulated container, crouching in front of me. I passed by the Ocean Grill on my way back and specially waited in line to buy you some seafood. It is still hot. He spoke while changing his shoes, looking at me with a smug expression. I was also sitting on the sofa reading a book. Hearing this, I looked up, my gaze falling on that container of soup. The Ocean Grill's seafood was famous generous portions, plump shrimp and crab. But because of those generous portions, even with the lid on, that rich, briny sweetness still seeped through the gaps. My stomach churned, and I frowned almost imperceptibly. Thanks, just leave it there, I said flatly. Ethan seemed somewhat dissatisfied with my coldness. He walked over, placed the seafood on the table, and tried to rest his hand on my shoulder, but I avoided it by pretending to turn a page. His hand froze in midair, then he awkwardly withdrew it, instead undoing his cufflinks and beginning to remove his dress shirt. Oh, I need to wear this shirt to a meeting tomorrow. It is a bit wrinkled. Can you iron it for me? Remember to hand wash it first before ironing. This fabric is delicate. It can't go in the machine. That matter-of-fact tone, as if I were some high-end housekeeper he'd hired. I glanced at the shirt. It was a gift I'd given him for our wedding anniversary, Italian custom-made silk blend. It was indeed delicate. Before every piece of clothing like this, I would personally hand wash in cold water, carefully smooth out every wrinkle with a steam iron, terrified of damaging a single thread. Looking at him, I suddenly found it a bit funny. Ethan, I pointed at the container of seafood. Did you forget? I am severely allergic to seafood. Ethan's hands froze mid-motion as he was loosening his tie. A flash of shock crossed his face, followed by embarrassment and guilt. Really? I thought you used to love eating fish. That was freshwater fish. I set down the bills. Last time, I accidentally ate seafood. I was in the AR on an IV drip for 2 days. You are the one who handled the hospital admission. That happened just last year. At the time, he was playing on his phone while complaining about how hard the hospital chairs were, saying how careless I was, making him have to take time off work to stay with me. Looking back now, he really hadn't taken it to heart. Ethan's face alternated between red and white, his eyes shifting. Maybe I got confused. I just wanted to nourish your health. Good intentions gone wrong. I'll buy you something else next time. As he spoke, he tried to take the seafood away, but I had already stood up. I picked up that expensive container of seafood, walked to the kitchen, and threw it packaging, and all straight into the trash. A dull thud. Ethan's expression changed completely. Emma, what is that supposed to mean? You are just throwing away seafood worth hundreds of dollars? I haven't even had dinner yet. I don't want allergens in the house. Bad luck. I turned on the faucet to wash my hands.